Well, we knew that on Super Sunday we are going to get plenty of action, and the first part of the action is already over when it comes to India versus Pakistan. Because the latest breaking news update that we're giving you is that in the Rising Women's Asia Cup, India have crushed Pakistan by 8 wickets and have ensured that they have broken their drought in the Rising Women's Asia Cup. Now, it was a low scoring match that was there in Bangkok, and because of that, Pakistan, once they were bundled out for 93 in 18.5 overs, there was just no way out for them. And despite Humaira Kazi getting dismissed first ball for India, it was Vrinda Dinesh's 55 and Anushka Sharma 24 or 26 and Tejal Hasabne steadying the ship towards the end, which ensured that the India women's team would manage a brilliant 8 wicket win with 10 overs to spare, close to 10 overs to spare. Now, this was a very important game for two reasons. One, India had lost their opening game in the Rising Asia Cup to UAE, and Pakistan had won their encounter against Nepal. So this game, India had to win to ensure that they stayed in contention for the semi-final spot. Remember, top two in the group, they get through to the semi-finals. So this is a pretty tough group that they are in, because if you look at the table after this, UAE, India, Pakistan and Nepal, these are the four teams in this group. UAE have now beaten not just India, but they've also beaten Nepal. So the fight for the second spot actually becomes very, very interesting. In this particular group, there are three teams that can end up with 4 points apiece. So that is why this is the current situation. India now, they lost to UAE, but they have won against Pakistan. Then Pakistan have lost to India, but they have beaten Nepal. UAE, on the other hand, have won against both India and Nepal, and their next game is on February 17th against Pakistan. So this is why this particular situation is a big, big thing. And yes, India's net run rate at this point has gotten a very big boost as well, because 1.8, Pakistan are minus 1.012, and UAE are plus 0.611. So that is why this is a big, big boost in their net run rate as far as things are concerned. In the other group, Thailand, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Malaysia, they're all pretty sorted at this point. Thailand and Bangladesh have gotten 2 points each, whereas Sri Lanka and Malaysia have still not gotten off the mark. Sri Lanka, in particular, you'll be wondering, they lost to Bangladesh in their first game. Now they'll take on Thailand and they'll take on Malaysia. So they should be favourite to go through from that other group. But the India game, when you look at it, it was a comprehensive display from the Indian women's team, because it all started with the brilliance of Meenu Mani. Now, Meenu Mani has been in top form when you look at the WPL as well. She was in patches decent, but unfortunately, she didn't get that much of benefits in the later stages of the tournament. So, Meenu Mani picked up 4 wickets. I mean, she picked up a good couple of wickets, and Saima Thakur got 2 wickets. Then you had Prema Rawat and Radha Yadav also chipping in with 2 wickets. Now, remember, the captain of this Indian women's team is Radha Yadav, and that's why she has ensured that she's gotten off a good start in her captaincy career, rather a mixed start in her captaincy career, because she lost to the UAE and now she's managed to win at this point. So, Jintavani Kalita, Saima Thakur, Meenu Mani, Radha Yadav, Prema Rawat, these were all your key wicket takers at this stage. And Pakistan, the only top scorer was Gulrukh with 21, and even Shawal Zulfikar with 23. So these were the run scorers who got Pakistan to that total. Only three double figures. Gulrukh, then you had Anusha Nasir, and then you had Shawal Zulfikar. This is the situation you had with the Pakistan team. So yes, a big, big win for the India women's team in the Rising Asia Cup. Now, let's see whether India and Pakistan will face each other yet again in the knockout stages. Looks tough, but it looks like the final might be beckoning for them if these two live up to their potential. So yes, good win for the India women's team. And as I said, this is only the first part. The second part will happen in the night time at 7 p.m. IST, when India take on Pakistan in the T20 World Cup. That's going to take place in Colombo. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.